Wake up, people. I'm exhausted and welcome back to the channel. Last time I did a quiz, it was would you survive? It was a survival quiz. It was the ultimate survival quiz. I didn't do so good. I got a 50%, which is okay in some regards. It depends on how you grade things. But we're going to be trying again with the ultimate zombie apocalypse quiz and see if I could survive. Now, I think I do pretty good. I play a lot of zombie games. I've seen a lot of zombie movies, so I'm pretty sure I know what to do and what not to do in a zombie apocalypse. Let's begin this darn quiz. Alright, how old am I? I am between the ages of 18 and 25. I'm actually 24 years old. That was an easy one. I think we're going to get that one right. My gender is... Why am I filling this part out? These aren't quite... I'm not going to get graded on these. 1 second, guys. I'm going to fill this out. It's a lot of personal information. So, anyways... Actually, it's not that personal. I'm a man. I live in a small to medium-sized town. I live in a traditional house. What do I do for a living? I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. Wink, wink. I'm a skilled worker? No. I work in healthcare? No. Not the military. Retail or sales? Technically, I'm retail. I work at a grocery store at the moment. How would you rate your physical condition? Guys, I know you can't tell because I just play a lot of video games and my arms are usually down here, but I got some freaking guns. I got the guns. So, I'm pretty... I could kind of let myself go. I could use a little work. Do you use any vices or addictions? No. Is there like just a straight up no? No, there's not a straight up no, so I guess not really. Do you have any special needs or medical conditions? No. Oh wait, let's read through these. Yes, I have a mental or neurological disorder, a learning disability, or something similar. I do believe I have not been diagnosed, and I'm not about to diagnose myself now, but I have been told by the people around me that know about this stuff, I may or may not have ADHD/ADD. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a medical person. So don't quote me on that. If you answered yes to anything in the previous question, do you regularly take medication or receive treatment? No. I don't receive any medicine or treatment. What you see is what you get. So how would you describe your knowledge? Okay, this is going to take kind of a while. I mean, like, is this the whole quiz? Like, is it going to ask me what I would do in certain situations? I guess not. I guess this is the whole quiz, so you guys are going along for the ride. How would you describe your knowledge of level of experience with medicine or healthcare? None. But I have learned some things from watching TV, reading, and life experience in general. Like I said, I've watched a lot of movies. I've played a lot of video games. Not a lot of medical video games, but I've seen an episode or two of Grey's Anatomy. I watched all of Scrubs, and if you have not seen Scrubs, you should go watch it right now and then come back. I will wait. Are you done? How good would you say you are in the kitchen? Oh God, no. I do ramen noodles pretty much. I'm not very good at cooking, guys. But what if there is no kitchen? Do you know how to start a fire to cook with? Yes. Because in the survival quiz, you can take a chocolate bar. If you don't remember, go watch that video now. I'll wait. Okay, thank you. Welcome back, by the way. If you take a chocolate bar and you put it in a can, I think, it'll start a fire. So yes. How about transportation? You know, getting from one place to another. I can drive an automatic. No. I can operate a manual. Oh, yes, I can drive an automatic. Yes. I can't do manual. I can ride a bike. Oh, I can do all of these. Cool. I do a lot of walking. I have taken 9,125 steps, so I guess technically in some circles that would be considered a lot of walking. I've driven a vehicle, any kind, for a living. No. And I do know how to swim. What about navigation? How good are you at finding your way around? Not good. My sense of direction is awful. I judge things by landmarks. I say, like, you go down the street to when you see a stop sign, right? Greg, there's so many stop signs. Which one are you referring to? You know, you go past the burnt down building, past where that dog you've seen. Remember when we saw that dog? Great if I have a GPS. How would you rate your endurance? I prefer not to endure things if possible. I guess I'm so-so. I have a bad feeling about this quiz, guys. Have you ever had any training in combat and or self-defense techniques? I've watched Kung Fu movies with my father. I've watched a lot of action movies. Jason Statham is practically my sensei. So, Not particularly. Actually, I did 3 days of jujitsu, but it was too weird. I didn't like rolling around with other people. I thought it was a little weird, so I had to drop that class entirely. Have you ever been in a fight or a physical altercation? It's happened. I've never been in a fisticuff fist fight, but I have given someone the old wallop, the old 1-2. Well, it was only the one, and then that was the end of it. There was nothing else. Have you ever fired a gun? Yes, a few times just for fun. It is a lot of fun if you know what you're doing and you're being safe. If you ever go to fire a gun with somebody, make sure they're showing you the proper techniques and you're doing it correctly, and it can be a lot of fun. Do you actually own a gun? No, I don't. Oh, I have a BB gun. How about blunt objects? Do you have any of the following items in your home? A baseball bat? I think in the closet somewhere. Golf clubs? No. Crowbar? No. Sledgehammer? No, but we do have a large hammer. A shovel, yes. Other, I guess, technically, it depends on what you call a blunt object. Oh, what about sharp and pointy things? I've got a set of knives. I do have a hunting knife. I've got a big old hunting knife. I just think they're cool. I don't collect them or anything, but I do think they're kind of cool. And I have went hunting once, and I didn't get anything, just so you know. I didn't harm anything. I have an axe or a hatchet. Technically, it's not mine, but I do have one of those in the home. Yes, that is in my home. Wish I had a machete. I just think those are cool too. I don't have a sword. Maybe you have a small arsenal, maybe you don't, but can you improvise? I think I can improvise. If you guys have ever played, oh God, why can't I think of it? Dead Rising? And you get to craft all those weapons and stuff? I think I could make do. Speaking of hiding, how good are you at that? I don't personally like hiding. Whenever we would play hide and seek, I would always get super anxious that I was about to be found, and I don't like hiding because you usually have to hide in the dark, and I'm not a big fan of the dark. I'm not afraid of the dark, I'm just not a big fan of it because there could be monsters a-lurking. I don't know, but if I was really in danger, I'm sure I could think of a place to hide. Yes, I think that'd be good. I think I would just fight. I think I'd be too scared to hide, so I would have to fight. Could you climb if you needed to? Oh yeah, I am good at climbing, I would say. I'm a spider monkey. What do you usually do when faced with a difficult task? Try for a while, but eventually give in to frustration and try to find some other way. Take a break from it, calm down, and think a while before trying it again. Yes, I would say that is me to a T. I don't like to give up on things. I like to keep trying at them until I get them, even if I have to take a break and step back. And you guys should do that too. If you're ever having a hard time with something, take a step back and come back to it. It'll still be there and you can still work at it, unless it's you're on a time crunch, you know, like a video schedule for YouTube and you're trying to do things the night before, very late in the night. How would you rate your diet and nutrition? I just literally before sitting down I had some McDonald's, so oh God, I have a special diet. Could be better. Oh God. I'm not gonna survive, am I? Do you have any special skills? You're asking me, the survival king? I got 50% on a survival quiz if I have any special skills. I'm good at building and fixing things, somewhat. I do know how to hunt and fish, but I've never gotten anything. Except for fish, I've caught a couple fish before. I'm a natural leader and I'm good with people. I'm not a natural leader, but I am good with people. So I guess the or is in there for a reason. I'm great at organizing, resource management. No. I have experience with gardening and or farming. No. How do you usually spend your free time? Read, watch TV, listen to music, go online, stuff like that. Video games, you guys know me, I love me a good video game. The great outdoors, love it or hate it? I love it. I love camping and I love hiking and I love being outdoors, just doing my thing with the trees. You know how it is, guys. You love trees, I love trees. Mr. Beast loves trees. You have been walking alone for what seems like days and have not seen a single living soul. Finally, you spot a group of perhaps a dozen survivors from a distance. What do? Gosh, I think I would just let them go. Yeah, discreetly observe them from a distance before deciding how to proceed. You don't know what they're doing. It's a whole group of 12 people. If I'm by myself, yeah, I'm alone. It says I'm alone here. So if I'm all by myself and I see a group of 12 people, so I think I'll discreetly observe them from a distance before deciding how to proceed. You come across a group of people who are in the middle of a heated argument over some looted food and supplies. One guy is very aggressive, asserting that most of the items should go to him, since he helped them to survive the trip and carried most of the loot out of the building. The other people, a family of 3, want to do a 50-50 split between themselves and the other guy. Things are getting ugly when you show up, and the family pleads for your help. What do? Offer to help, but then grab some food, as much of the food as you can, and run like hell. Oh, I would love to do that in a perfect world, but unfortunately I have morals. Kill them all?
Maybe.
I guess I would try to reason with the aggressive guy. Yeah, it sucks you carried all that stuff, but this is a family of 3. Everyone needs to help. You've just obtained a fair amount of supplies from an abandoned store, including some much needed food and medicine. On the way back to your home, you're stopped by a group of survivors who demand that you give them everything you're carrying or they'll kill you. What do you do? Kill me. I've never died in any video game. You think you can kill me in real life? I've never died in all 24 years, ever. So I'm doing pretty good. Say that they can have the food, but then whip out your weapon and attack as soon as you set down your bag of supplies. That's a good plan. I think I would just threaten to kill. I would have to, put them down. I'm sorry. This is the apocalypse, though. Sometimes you gotta make drastic decisions, and I would just have to, give them the old bang bang, 1 2, pow pow. How's your tolerance for blood, gore, violence, and death? I can take it. I watch a lot of scary movies and play a lot of video games. That's pretty much what I've been saying this whole quiz. That's a tough one, because I've never been exposed to something like that. So you have a fairly large laceration on your arm. You think you got it when you were squeezing into a hiding space a couple days ago, but you're not sure what you got cut with. You were able to stop the bleeding at the time and using a piece of your shirt. You didn't think it needed stitches, but now the cut is very sore, swollen, and itchy, and probably infected. I'm assuming it's infected. The entire area around the cut is hot and red. It's definitely infected. You try to check out an empty pharmacy and see what you can find. The following items you find in the pharmacy that are not damaged and can be assumed safe to use. Which ones will you take with you to treat your wound? Can I take like all of them? Oh, I can. I think I'm just taking those things because I don't know what the hell the other things are. So you're in a basement looking for supplies. Suddenly zombies start breaking in the door just at the top of the stairs. You don't know how many there are, but it sounds like more than just a couple. You quickly scan the room for something to defend yourself with. You see a long metal pipe, some old chairs, and a hunting rifle, and a box of ammo, and a chainsaw, and a gas candle. It sounds like we're armed to the teeth. I don't think anything is going to be able to kill us with all of these weapons. But for the purpose of question, you can safely assume that all the weapons are in working conditions. What do you go for? I think I'm going to go with the chainsaw because the gun is too slow and all the other weapons I got to get up close and personal and they might not kill the thing. So I'm going to go with the chainsaw. From the vantage point of your hiding spot, you see zombies surrounding an overturned car. You can hear someone screaming in terror from inside the car. There's no one else around and you count at least a dozen zombies, but there might be more. What do you do? No, I'm sorry. You're gonna die in that car. A dozen zombies? It depends on what I have. A lot of these questions are situational and I'm not gonna go save you. Yeah, no. I don't think, I'm gonna cover my ears and wait it out. I'm sorry, guys. I know the heroic thing to do would be and go save them, but we gotta think about survival. Finally, you have spent any amount of time thinking about what you would do in case of zombies? The thought has crossed my mind. I know it's not possible though. So, will I survive? We are about to find out if I will survive, boys. What do you think? Hit that like button if you think I will survive. And if I do survive, you gotta hit that subscribe button. If I don't survive, let me know down in the comments how much of an idiot I am. Oh. 54.1%. Not bad. You rank somewhere in the middle. You could do worse, but then again, you could do better. Now might be a good time to buy a machete and stock up on canned foods. What? 54%? I answered all of those questions so perfectly. I did everything correct. I think that this quiz might be rigged. I think they know that I was doing this for a video and they just gave me a bad score because they thought it would be hilarious. I know you did it. You're down in the comments telling me. Whatever, guys. You still have to like and subscribe and do all the other stuff, okay, guys? You still have to. There was never an option. You still have to do all those things. But anyways, guys, let me know if you would have survived. I don't know how you're going to, but maybe you take this quiz and do different answers than I did and hope that you get it right. And let me know if you did. Would you survive? Let me know. Have a great rest of your night. Don't forget to like the video, but also have a great rest of your night. Get some rest.